Welcome to this week's edition of the Jet Setter video blog series. This week we review the Cardinals and preview the Jaguars. All right, well, Tyson, the big news coming from the Cardinals game was the benching of Sanchez. Greg McElroy comes in and delivers a win. What are your thoughts?
It was nice to win. I mean, it was ugly. It was very, very ugly. I think Sanchez had to be benched. I mean, at this point, it's no secret. I mean, Kerry Rhodes was his favorite receiver. You know, it was pretty pathetic. Rex Ryan did the right thing. And it was good to see McElroy come in, hold his own, and win the game. But I think the problem is that people are kind of overlooking the fact that the Cardinals are a dreadful team. They're a very, very bad team with a quarterback that does not belong in the NFL. I mean, if you put a John Skelton in there or even a Kevin Cobb, that game could have been a lot different. So while I give the Jets credit for winning the game and McElroy for coming in, let's keep everything in perspective a little bit here. Not start making McElroy go into the Hall of Fame and Sanchez go into the CFL. So, you know what I mean? I think it's good to see. It was the right move to make, but that's where I leave it at.
All right, so I mean, overall, the performance was good by the kid. His game press conference was kind of refreshing to see some happiness in there.
I mean, he gave the team life. He inspired people. The crowd was into it. His little jet thing when they scored, right. It was fun to see because finally there was some fun on the field. It wasn't so like doom and gloom, and he doesn't have the stress that Sanchez has. I mean, Sanchez has the world on his shoulders at this point, So it was fun to see. He handled himself well. But let's not forget, he went to Alabama. He's a proven guy. I mean, he's been through this stage before. This high, it's not new to him.
Yeah, he's been on the biggest stage.
Yeah, I mean, this is nothing new to him. So he handled it well. He did well. He said the right things after the game. It was good all the way around for him.
Well, going into this game, the mystery is over. This morning, Rex Ryan announced Sanchez is the starter. Do you agree with the move?
Absolutely. I mean, McElroy, he served his purpose, but I mean, he didn't have the arm strength that you need to win the NFL. But that's a whole other story for another day. Sanchez is your guy. He just is. Everybody hates him right now because he hasn't played well, but you have to keep going with him. The number one fact is he's going to be back next year. They own too much money, guaranteed money. He's going to be here. So now you're either going to sink or swim with Sanchez. And at this point, that's what's going to happen. I mean, he got his eye-opener. Now it's like in the past, he wouldn't get benched. Now he's been benched. Now everybody's almost against him. Nobody's believing in him. Now he either rises to the occasion or he doesn't. And the thing is, he's playing a very, very bad team this week. So this should be the bounce-back game for him to get his confidence back. Come out firing the ball, make your plays, and get earn the confidence back of everybody, including himself. But the other thing people forget too, this is why Tim Tebow doesn't work with this team. If you had anybody else behind Sanchez, he'd been benched 3 weeks ago and somebody else brought in. But they're scared to bring Tebow in, and that's proof this week because it's either Sanchez or McElroy. Tebow's not even being mentioned. So that whole Tebow thing has been a farce. It's part of the problem. It's been part of the problem, and now it's coming to a head because now McElroy's everybody's favorite person where, you know what, that should be a backup quarterback. If you would have had Drew Stanton or Brady Quinn, I'm pretty sure Sanchez may have been benched after the Dolphin game or at different points. So now it's true. They were scared to bring in Tim Tebow. I'm not buying the whole hurt rib nonsense. But it's the right move to make. He's your quarterback. Let him bounce back. And you know what? If he can't play out the string right now and bounce back, then you know you have a true problem at quarterback.
Well, how long of a leash do you give Sanchez in this Jaguar game?
Not long. This is a terrible team. They're not a good team. You have to come out. Keep in mind, we don't have no weapons. Everybody's hurt. But first half, if you have 3 points at halftime against this team, you got to go. If you have 3 and outs, bad interception, and I'm not looking for 3 interceptions. If you have 1 interception and no productive drives in the first half, out you go. That's you've given him his second life in my eyes. This is your chance to resurrect yourself and come back strong. If you can't put points up against the Jacksonville Jaguars, who have absolutely no threat, basically. I'm not making them be a college team, but they're not very good. This is your, come on, man.
We've seen the depth chart all year. Who do you list as number 2 going into the game?
Man, McElroy.
You
have to. If Tebow's somewhat hurt, I understand the whole coming home to Jacksonville and all this stuff, but he's not a quarterback, man. It's just not. It's a gimmick, and it's proven now. Everybody knows it now. So, to me, it's McElroy. And then then the problem is if you bench Sanchez and McElroy comes in again and beats a bad team, then what do you do next week?
Right.
It's just going to be a dilemma. So, I think for the sake of the Jets, I like to see I like to see Sanchez play well, win this game, start, build some momentum up and kind of quiet the storm a little bit.
All right, well, let's talk about the Jaguars. Statistically, they have one of the worst defenses in the NFL. How do you attack that awful defense?
I have it written down here. You look at some of these numbers. I was trying to give you some little funky stats. They're just bad. 31st against the run, 28th against the pass. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, and then run the ball more, and then play action pass and throw touchdowns. I mean, the only problem with the Jets now is Dustin Keller's hurt, Stephen Hill's hurt, Clyde Gates come back from injuries. I mean, when you put your team on the field, you're gonna say what? Keller, Schillens, Cumberland. You're not looking at any marquee playmakers here. But run the ball. I mean, and we've been saying this all year. This would be the kind of game where you bring in Tebow for the Wildcat, but if he's got hurt ribs, you're not running the ball with him. So a lot of Sean Green, Powell, McKnight, smash mouth football. I mean, if Sanchez throws the ball 17 times this game, I'd be cool with that because that's probably enough to win the game.
All right, well, let's flip the other side of the ball. The defense is horrible. So is the offense.
Their offense is terrible, too. I mean, especially now. I mean, all the running backs are hurt. They're down to third-string running back. Cecil Shorts is probably out with concussion.
Right.
So it's basically Justin Blackman, Mercedes Lewis, and Chad Henne.
Well, Chad Henne's not been bad.
He's in the past he lit the Jets up. He threw for like 400 yards or something like that. But it's still the Jaguars. I mean, you got to keep things in perspective here. Stop whatever running game they have, and then just go after Chad Henne and smack him all over the field. I mean, the recipe for success in this game is so basic. I mean, these are two bad teams, but the Jaguars are arguably one of the worst teams in football. I mean, the Browns play inspired football. Kansas City play well with a Notre Dame quarterback, Brady Quinn doing his job. Notre Dame reference, right?
Notre Dame.
I know.
Never goes a week without a Notre Dame reference.
But seriously, though, the Jaguars are probably the worst teams in football. You just got to be physical, aggressive, come after them, and you should win this game. I mean,
Well, are you disappointed about how much they play Copels?
I don't get it, dude. I don't understand. This guy, he shows flashes of stopping the run, making plays. Why is he not playing? Especially when your season's going into the tank now, where you're basically... I mean, mathematically, they're still in the hunt for things, but if you keep things for real, he should be playing more. Him and Demario Davis, get the young guys in here. Like you always say, lose young.
Right.
If you're going to lose young. Get the guys in the field, play them. And Copel should get more playing time. I don't get it. If he's not earning the playing time, that's even a bigger issue.
Well, the interesting spin about this game is this is the team that probably is going to, if there's going to be a Tebow trade, this is probably the team. So I'm curious to see if they put the kid on the field just to showcase him a little bit to hear that crowd.
I don't buy it. I don't think there's a market for Tim Tebow. I don't think so. I think that rumor's been, it's been said, and for Jacksonville, it was to sell tickets. Like the Jets tried. Right. Tickets and jerseys. Dude, Chad Henne is a very good quarterback. He's doing his job. I mean, Gabbert showed flashes, but Tebow's not a passing quarterback. He's been beaten to death. We've talked about it all season long. You know what he is. He's a wildcat guy. He's a gimmick guy. That's what he is. So... I'm not buying this stuff about how you're going to market him. He's on your team. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they just cut ties at the end of the season and just say, he may say, you know what, the mutual agreement, like the whole Brian Schottenheimer thing, both parties agreed to leave. It's going to be Tim Tebow. He's not going to be here next year. There's no way. It's not working.
Right. So give me a prediction.
I'll tell you this. If they lose this game, Rex Ryan should be fired. That is it. I'm serious as hell about this because this is a terrible team. After the week you just had, if you can't beat a team like the Jacksonville Jaguars, I don't care who your quarterback is, you should be fired. And that's just the beginning then. If not him, fire somebody else. Sperano, you got to start making statements on this team because people are too comfortable. With that being said, prediction, this is a game the Jets should come out pissed off. You're going to learn a lot about them because they don't come out angry, like on defense, aggressive, physical, smash mouth. And on offense, if you don't come out and just the team play for Sanchez, like his line should step up and say, this is our leader, play hard for him, and just maul them all over the field. This should be like a 27-6 game. Honestly, I think it should. If the team believes in Rex and believes in Sanchez, they should kick their ass this week.
Well, what's interesting is, on the Twitter wire, on the other news wire, you see even ex-Jets sticking up for Sanchez. These people that have nothing to gain.
Braylon Edwards opened his mouth, and he's a clown. But, it's just, everybody has their say. I'm sure most fans now are tired of hearing about it. Francesa's beating it to death. Every Manny Moe and Jack's got a comment about the Jets. It's like the funny thing to talk about now. But that's why this week you step up, you show up, do your thing, beat the hell out of them. And don't make it even, blow them out of the building with physical football and start quieting everybody down. But now it's like, do the players have Sanchez's back and do you have Rex's back? And now you find out on Sunday.
All right, let's get them.
We'll see, man. Thank you for watching our latest video. Before we go into our contact information, we just want to let you guys know about something that's very important to the Jersey Shore. NJHometownHeroes.org is doing a Restore the Shore project where they're selling t-shirts, hoodies, taking donations, car decals, anything they can, with 100% proceeds going back to the Jersey Shore. So while some charities and foundations don't give back, These guys are working directly with the victims of Hurricane Sandy. So please, we have the shirts. Buy these, $10. They're affordable. Just try to do what you can to give back. Other than that, check us out, jetcenter.com. Facebook, I'm Tyson Rauch. Twitter, TRauch21. That's Alf. I'm Tyson. See you guys next week.